Alright guys, might have time for only one session today, but let's see what we can do here. Oh, right, more talks.
Hey, you up for drinks? I'm taking Bellara to the Hilt for drinks with the Lords of Fortune. You should come. Isabella's paying.
Sounds fun. I'm in.
Oh. Hold on. I don't know where the other treasure chest is. Probably somewhere. Alright, we can get the final upgrade.
Need and knowledge.
Put enchantments on all. We're pretty our builds are pretty set in stone at this point. He does overwhelm. I'm not sure ultimate damage is actually the best one. Let me take a look. +1 max potion's probably better. I guess I need the ultimate generation less than I do the ultimate damage, maybe. Oh, never mind. They're not on the same thing. Or better thing. No, it's all resistances. No. Alright, I think there's something better than healing received. Maybe not actually. Also necrosis, okay. Bleeding. Extra stagger for your teammates, I guess. guess crits. She's into crits. Or that might be that might actually be Lucanus. Alright, well. Extra cooldown reduction? Sure. The caster. And burning? That's everybody.
Oh, Rook, you're here. Good. I had a question for my story.
Sure. What kind of question?
Oh, well, a personal one, I guess. Maybe not. Never mind.
Come on. I'm curious now.
Okay, I'll try. I'm gonna do this. So I'm having fun. It's different, but neat. And the fighting bits are going well. So's the romance, mostly.
You've got fighting and romance. What more do you need?
Well, lots of things, really.
Oh,
Plot, pacing,
she's been
that
doing.
sort of
It's
thing.
okay. She would love
But
AO3.
most of that's going okay so far.
So what did you want to ask then?
It's my hero. I know who they are, what they look like, all of that. But I can't figure out the why.
Why what?
Why they do it. Risk it all. Save the world. Well, you're a hero. I mean, a real one. So why are you doing all this?
The world's going to end if we don't stop it. And I don't see
Get some
a whole
enlightened
lot of other
self-interest,
people lining up to
you know?
help.
I wish I could be like that. Facing danger, caution to the wind.
But that's pretty much exactly what you do. All the time.
Sure, because I have to. And I'm scared the whole time.
Everyone's scared sometimes. It's what you do with the fear that counts. Facing it, fighting through it. That's what a hero does.
I guess so. It's hard to think of it that way. We are going up against a god. Multiple gods, actually. That feels heroic. To me, at least. And we're saving the world.
We're gonna see this through. All the way.
I like that confidence. Anyways, I should get back to it. Writing. Thanks, Rook. That helped. A lot.
The Randy Dowager. Who is the Randy Dowager? Okay, well, either way. Well, it's these two, right? Alright, only one companion quest to go. One loyalty mission. Hopefully we get our vendor back for Antivan Crows.
So, Tash pries the enormous ruby out of the statue's eye socket. Except then it wakes up, and now it's real pissed that it's missing an eye.
Oh, my.
What kind of statue was this?
Big snake.
Wait, why is pretty cool like
Not
the
bad.
Not bad.
the boring
It's a giant snake. What would have been better than that?
Dragon.
Maybe. I've seen dragons, though. Never a giant snake.
And now we've got a giant, angry, one-eyed snake statue trying to swallow Tash whole.
Wait, how does that work? Where would they go? Did it have a stomach?
Wait for it.
Best part is, while Tash is pounding that snake's nose, she's still holding the ruby in her other hand. Maker's panties, I was so proud.
Oh,
Ah, shit. They're still holding it. Sorry.
misgendering her friend. Yeah.
What are you doing?
Pulling a barb.
Oh. Okay.
a barv.
Tradition in the Lords of Fortune from one of our old members, Barv. Good guy, but like most of us, his plans went sideways a lot. Bad blood among your crew's not good for morale, but there's not always time for big drawn-out
so you do
apologies.
push-ups.
So when one of us screws up and we know we've screwed up, we do a quick 10 to put it right. Pulling a Barv. Oh, there we go.
I'm glad the Lords of Fortune have Tarsh's back.
Oh, Tarsh isn't the first non-binary member of the Lords.
Really?
It was a little before your time, but Horlicks was one of ours.
Huh.
Bastard looked better than I did in a dress or pants. And out of them, too.
So you either learn to make fewer mistakes, or you get gigantic muscles.
Or both. I didn't expect the Lords to care about the stuff. Me being non-binary.
Kirkwall taught me about family. If it matters to you, it matters to me. I mean, to the, Lords.
Oh. Thanks.
Anyway, where was I? So, there Tash is, thigh-deep in a snake's maw and still holding the giant ruby in one hand.
I wonder if it's the same
Oh, yeah,
voice
but we'll
actress
get them
for
out of there, and
Isabel.
Tash just yells back, "Get up its ass! I'll meet you in the middle!"
Okay, the stomach I get, but did it really have?
Hey. Who ate the last breaded cheese wand?
Oh no, I'm
Get
sorry.
breadsticks?
I guess I thought, well, I don't know what.
It's fine.
No, they're your favorite.
Lara, I know you're sorry, but you did mess up.
I know.
Does Pilar know what a push-up is?
And what do we do when we mess up?
Yes, you're right. I'm pulling a barv. 1, 2, 3.
Heart's in the right place. Form's a little sloppy, though.
I can't imagine the elves do
Bend
like
your
push-ups.
knees.
Wait, aren't you supposed to not bend your knees? Eh. Finally, we are gotta do this one. Gotta do this mission before they can do the Lucanus' loyalty. No, right there.
Rook stopped the Auton. Took down their comic maker. He did your job for you. He's
Oh.
a hero.
Damn, Jacob
Just
has
a
a love dude.
meddling busybody. Where was Rook when the dragon attacked our city?
Oh, I gotta do everything for you guys? Come on.
I can't believe you're defending them.
I am not defending anyone, Jacobus.
You're letting them be a part of this? My cousin died because the governor didn't stop the Antam from...
Jacobus?
I'm fine. But I'm not going to be a part of this.
Well, now that that unpleasantness is dealt with, about your mysterious informant.
Whoever they are, they know the Antam and Treviso.
Your message made it sound like this informant also knows where the gods are staging their ritual.
Treviso does not need this troublemaker. This should be left to proper officials.
It very much concerns Rook. We have a contact who offers access to the butcher and privileged information
and what
on
is
the gods.
the governor gonna do
A
about
chance to find your gods and to free the city. A prize for both our causes.
Both are important. Strong with the crows, strong against the gods.
Someone else seems to think so. The contact knows the city and the Antam.
How do you know it's for real?
They
You're
gave
being
us
a real
patrol
negative
patterns.
Nancy here, man.
Dreadnought arrivals. Their information is real.
And you didn't share this with me?
People in this city continue to sicken and die. Do you not have other more pressing matters to attend to?
So where are we meeting?
Near the field hospital, where the market used to be.
And they asked for me. Not you or Viago.
Even with what happened to Treviso, your fight against the gods is spoken of by many.
Her
You
hair
have
is clipping
respect
through her ear.
and no small
That's
admiration.
not right.
From who, though? That's the question.
There's really no clue who it is.
They're foolish enough to think crows are reliable.
Yo, you're just gonna
That's
stand
a
here and
clue
talk
about
shit
their
to
worth.
us and like,
They
oh, you
promise
need to
help.
give us your information.
So do you when you're not killing each other. Treviso deserves better.
It's getting the best.
That has yet to be proven.
What about the human help the Antam is getting? You have any leads on that?
We continue what you started. The other Talons are turning over every stone.
It's gonna be the
You
governor. isn't
trust
it?
them. Not even your first Talon is safe from your infighting.
We are all Antivan crows.
And yet those of us sworn to Treviso are beneath you.
Hypothetically, what if I'm walking into an ambush?
I would prepare for one.
Not everything is an adder in the wardrobe.
I said to prepare. I didn't say not to go.
I'll talk with this mystery contact.
And the rest of us will hope not to get caught in your crossfire again.
If we can remove the Butcher and weaken the Antam, then perhaps Treviso can start to heal from the blight. With luck, this informant is our key to that. Find them, Rook. Hear what they have to say. Our informant is near the field hospital, Rook.
They
Oh, it's right there. Okay.
said you'd know them on sight.
Remember, there are injured people there. Don't damage anything.
Game is going really far out of its
So
way
we're
to make
supposed
you
to
hate
meet
that
this
guy.
unknown contact? Feels like a trap.
We're fighting gods with the crows. I'm curious who would try to trap us.
Let me. Hold on. There's still a chest over there? Okay, maybe you get it later.
If our informant actually knows where Elganon and Gillenane are performing
Oh, never mind. I have to go back up to switch party members.
their next ritual, it's worth the risk.
Obviously, gotta cut in, our boy. Oh. Break.
You look distracted. Something on your mind?
You ever get a bad feeling you can't shake, but you don't know if it's for you or someone else?
With my job, it's usually both.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Iago and Taya said our informant is somewhere in the market. Let's find them. I just hope their supposed information about the god's location is actually true.
Rook,
Oh,
I
okay.
presume.
It's a trap.
The Butcher.
There's no need for that. Treviso is the trap, not this meeting. Please.
Awfully polite for somebody who,
So tense. I promise, I'll signal when it's time to fight.
Strange way to ambush someone.
I don't have to ambush anyone. You think I couldn't just march on the crows? Scattered Antom flock to me. I have the soldiers to raise your casino and every inch of this city.
But I'll bet there's no profit in actually winning.
There's money being made by the occupation, but not by me. I said Treviso was the trap, and I meant it. The jewel of Antiva. She sings even while caged. Such purity in every stone. It's trapped my heart. I love this city.
You have a strange way of showing your affection.
I conquered it. I didn't betray it. Not like the cattle born here. You know there are traitors here. They ransom their own city. Literal gods stalk the land, but these filth worship their own purses. But you're different.
well, they had the
You and the
Aria
crows stay
Shock
true to your
fight in
roles.
Dragon Age
It
2.
means
This is
something
kind
when
of
you
reminding
die,
me.
and even more when you kill. You're as much a work of art as this city.
Getting kind of creepy with the compliments,
And
man.
you want a secret from me.
If you really do love this city, you'll tell me where the gods are holding their ritual.
The gods, they give strength. But all they ask in return is everything. I can feel
He's blighted?
corruption. I can hear their whispers. They're calling for a ritual. If I give in, I'll know where you need to go. But I will lose my jewel. My city. So.
Oh, you gotta fight him to prove you're worthy? Is that it?
Let us make a game of this. I will become what the gods want. Welcome their whispers. Meet me and show me if the crows deserve my city.
The Butcher was our contact, and he's letting himself fall to the Blight. Finish them off. We need to go after the Butcher. So the Butcher wants us to prove we're worthy of saving Treviso. That's what's happening.
He's given in to the gods' corruption.
Teleport? No. Just run.
Everyone's acting like normal. Like the Butcher hasn't gone nuts.
Who would believe it?
Safer to keep your head down, I guess.
Let's wait among the drowned. I see what you need. Prove you deserve it.
Just a cold?
Hear the shift in his voice. He's changing.
Alright, time to... Alright, turn it back up. Let's go.
There's the Butcher. He's a Reaver and fighting his own Antom.
That thing cannot answer questions.
We have to hope he's still in there.
gonna be pretty disappointing if he's just a normal, Reaper. I guess the rest of the Anton will probably follow us afterwards. Right? They got no leader. Well, if there's anyone left after that. He's actually fighting them. Damn.
Get ready.
Corrupted Butcher.
I see you, Rook, and I see the ritual. Match me, fight me, witness me.
He doesn't have that much health. Oh, glitch happened again.
So beautiful, but not like Treviso.
Oh.
Final ritual, you said it, Joel.
There's nothing left of it.
Now it's your turn.
I see Tearstone Island! The ritual! Tearstone Island!
Hit it now.
He's gone. And he named the ritual site. Tearstone Island.
The Butcher kept his word.
He got the death he wanted. Good trade, I guess. And he gave us the information we came for.
Yes, truly the Butcher was a paragon of honor and virtue, and we are all devastated to see him go.
Eventually.
Okay, very
And
obvious.
now you have a location for your final pointless confrontation. The gods are at Tearstone Island. Isn't that what you wanted? A chance to die a hero's death? So go. Leave Treviso to those who deserve it. What's left of it, anyways.
It was so obvious.
The Butcher did warn us about a traitor. Didn't get a chance to name them, though. Thanks for confirming that for us, Evenchi.
Given how much that man talked, I'm shocked he actually kept his mouth shut.
You sold Treviso out to the Antam.
I did what I did to help this city.
Oh, right.
To
Definitely
save it,
saved right now.
To keep my people from being slaughtered like cattle by the Antam. And you let us suffer and sicken in favor of Menrathus. I gave up the crows. You gave up the whole
Once again,
city.
ring super hollow from Big Trader Man.
Treviso is dying, Rook. And its killer wears your face.
You weakened Treviso long before that blighted dragon attacked, Governor. What if Treviso's people could have fought back? Could have rallied to the city's defense? But the Antam kept them weak, let them die. That happened because of a choice you made. I live with the consequences of my decisions.
Also, why is the Anton
Can
listening to
say
you
the
again?
same?
You live with nothing, Rook. You have the luxury of distraction, of defining all your actions by the greater good. So take your team to Tearstone Island. Face Elgernon and Gillenane, strike them down. Or don't. Either way, Treviso is
Just
dying,
take this guy out right now.
but it's still mine. Leave its funerary rites to one who cared enough about
okay.
this city
Yeah, I
to
did all
make
those bad
themselves
things
its
to be the real good guy. Okay. Yeah, sure.
It makes sense now. Every decision they made shows it.
The governor betrayed us all. And for what? A city that is sick, and whose recovery will be measured in years.
I take it you heard? The Butcher's dead.
And in his place is the traitor we knew was lurking.
Yeah,
And the
why are the
Anton
Anton
fell in
listening to
line?
this guy?
Whatever the Antam are looking for, Evenchi's giving it to them.
The Blight changes things. Even the Antam fear it. The governor has given them a clear purpose. They were more cunning than I thought.
I mean, once again, they made him so
Something
suspicious.
always bothered me about Evenchi.
Many things bothered me about Evenchi, yet I did not spot the most important one.
This wasn't a failure. You gave us the name we needed.
The hand that leashed Treviso. The butcher was the mouth, but the hand was Evenchi all along. They think they have the power in the Antam, and a network doing their will.
But we have the face of our enemy.
Evenchi will be hiding, so we will hound their Antam and make them desperate.
When the governors show themselves again, we end this.
You're not concerned the gods will send the Antam more support?
The gods might come for us, but they're coming for everyone. I believe you are crafting the answer to that, and we will help as we can.
Eventually keeps talking about restoring order and rebuilding Treviso. But what then?
I believe the good governor's plan was to risk the city to try and claim the nation. If the Antam beheaded the crows, who would merchant princes hire? Who would invaders fear?
As if the Antam would fill that role. This was a bookkeeper's angry grab at power.
When Eventually left, they made it sound like they were planning something.
I suspect it will be about restoring order as they see it. And that the crows will be first on their list.
Might as well attack first then.
Whatever the good governor's intent.
If you let him
we'll
stabilize his position, he's gonna come after you.
We'll stop Eventually.
The gods. Did you learn where they will be?
Tearstone Island. Eventually confirmed it before they left.
We know the time to face Elgernon and Gillanane approaches, but it will not take us long to find Evenchi.
If you truly want to help Treviso recover from the blight,
do the companion
help
quest.
us deal with the governor.
We'll let you know when we'll make our move. And after that, Treviso will be free.
That's the one I've equipped.
I need to get the...
Oh, okay. That's checking with the team. Nope. Where is it?
Team around the table and talk about what's next.
Wait, are we using the world map? Oh. Use the map to go to the Delamorte via. Oh, what the hell? Oh, you have to. Okay. Do you still have to do it from the world map? It's kind of clunky.
Good. We're past the blight and no one heard our gondola. Where to now?
We go under the bridge.
We aren't going in through a sewer, are we?
No sewers in Treviso. The streets are barely above water as it is.
Okay, it's very
There's
based
an
around
escape
Venice.
route. That's our way inside. Over there. That's the entrance.
Your house has a secret escape route, and Ilario didn't post a guard on it.
Ilario doesn't know it's here.
Why not?
Katerina didn't even tell me about it. I found it playing here alone as a boy.
What the?
Now's your chance! Then into the house. Now I'll have to get the whole thing cleaned.
Put nothing back down. Alright, never mind, so I gotta change my ult back. I don't know why it has this glitch. so much health now, it takes so many more.
What would possibly be? A ship. Kill them for the glory of Arvinta. Reborn.
Just before Veilguard.
They mentioned an old woman.
Katerina.
Katerina must be a difficult prisoner.
The Northern everywhere. The Northern, a small triangular loot, ubiquitous to those of a certain age across Antiva. More available than popular. The sole desire was music in as many hands as possible. Uh-oh. Glitched? It's like glitched. The Deacutus house banner is created with the finest weave, and it's impeccably maintained, but proudly shows his age. Oh, okay. Deacutus is the crows.
And here we are. Welcome to Villa de la Morte.
No wonder Ilario wants to inherit.
Home? Smells like dust and linseed oil. Don't say that when Katerina's in earshot.
See that all matters relating to the accounts are sent to me. As much as we wish for a guiding hand and not mine, I will not see my grandmother's house fall to ruin. No. We're actively holding her hostage.
Eyes up.
Who goes there?
The last person you will ever see. Done. Where are the next?
It's just like a little nooko. How do you get over there? Oh, something here. Mask of the first house. Every crow house contribute a feather to this delicate mask, or so it is claimed. One feather, one house has been removed. A single drop of blood marking its absence.
They've made themselves comfortable,
but we'll get them out. So you lived here?
Hilario and I both did, until we were 18.
What about your parents?
Killed by a rival house.
The mask of all talents. Mask of vengeance. A mirror to the sorrow we screamed at the world. When we revealed our talents and made their will known. Before contracts, killing was the message.
We would have ended up with Katerina anyway, to train.
Stop!
No Venatori leave this house alive.
Oh. Wait, what? Why is the progress marker going this way?
Be ready. On the job. Intruders! The blight comes to my city, and now you want my house?
Mask of the Last Talon. This mask is itself a standing contract to be worn by the last crow. Striped, sharp, and golden. It is the last message the crows will send should Antifa fall. Just in people's houses taking their heirlooms? It's kind of weird. Let me check if there's a... What is the other side? Mask of Tarenti Blightender. A symbol of how crows always make their point, if not to kill. Wardens drive the last blade, but ask Andoral's secretly severed talons to whom the contract is owed.
About to have a problem. You hold.
Oh, I still take the damage if I'm locked in the animation? That's crazy.
Of course.
No invincibility frames when you open the chest. There's like a chime sometimes that like warns you when there's a collectible nearby or something. I think we already got it now. Okay, there's a chest here somewhere. I think it's the one above. It's just a shortcut back. Yeah, this house is so freaking windy.
Hey! Take them down! The family rooms are up ahead. First her, and then we find what we seek.
The power of the gods themselves is at our command, and we're thwarted by a door?
We've got company.
Understood. The door's been barred from the inside. So...
Katerina. Lucanis. My poor boy.
We'll escort you someplace safe before we go after Ilario.
You'll do no such thing. There's no time for heroic nonsense.
Heroic nonsense saved your grandson and is rescuing you now. I won't let Ilario do more damage.
Go. I'll meet you in the opera house.
I hope she can keep herself safe.
Welcome to House de la Muerte, Rook.
An old piece of correspondence recently crumpled. Not bicker like children, where a blade is poised to strike. We'll press it through the vein where a goblet has been poured. We will lace it through with poison. The towns will act as one on this matter, and Antiva will be free.
Do you have a plan to deal with Ilario?
Gotta go to the opera house.
Lucanis, I'm working on it. The traitor
They haven't been here.
no
The map
mercy.
wasn't updated. Alright, that's a pretty sick statue. Edgar Allan Poe would approve. Opera house is right here?
This is it. Get ready.
You have a plan now, right?
Knives are involved.
Oh, you can't sneak around? No, hold on. There's a passageway. Oh, but it's barred. Probably more to the mission then, right? If there's all this space. Ugh, some frame rate issues there.
Katerina's death was a
Oh,
tragedy.
okay. He's gonna.
But to get Lucanis back
Leadership
from the
falls
dead,
to me now.
only to lose him to a demon. For me, it is a deep personal loss. And so, I take the mantle of First Talon with a heavy heart.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm definitely not happy about being
But
in
the
charge.
crows could rise from the ashes. With our new allies, the Venatori, we could reclaim Antiva. Over my dead body. That can be arranged.
Oh, you guys siding with Ilario already? Got some blood magic too.
Cannot overpower us both.
Doing some fusion shit.
Now you fall. Venatori, to me, honor your alliance. Now! It is on my lap Stay dead, Lucanis. All of this is on your head. You started this. I'm ending it.
Little sight. Yeah, he can like dodge arrows. Alright, well.
Thanks, Lucanis.
Weave through all this.
This isn't over. Why couldn't you? You died when you were supposed to. Next time, use your own.
That's it? Easy.
What are you waiting for, cousin? Finish what you start. I already did. What am I ever going to do that is worse than this? On your knees, in front of every house.
Get up, Hilario.
Katerina, thank the Macon.
No one from House de la Morte kneels.
Mierda. What am I supposed to do with this idiot?
He tried to kill you and got you in prison.
Oh, okay.
And
So if
kidnapped the
you
first
didn't
talent.
blight Treviso,
And made a deal with
maybe
the Venator.
he could have let him live.
Too much to forgive. But he's still all I've got.
Oh no?
Viago, lock him up.
You think you can put me away? That is not your decision, is it? Caterina is still first talent.
Enough, Hilario. Lucanes is first talent now. His decision stands.
You're lucky he didn't cut your throat.
Welcome home, my boy.
Okay, so I'm curious what would have happened if you had gone the other way then. Right? Could he have, like, given him a second chance?
To the new first Talon.
To Lucanis!
Okay, so it affects this thing hardened. Strength of the skills increased. Okay.
Shall we make a discreet exit?
I'm ready, but are you sure? They're celebrating you.
I have other plans for the evening.
Really? You came all the way back here for coffee? The stuff in your villa wasn't good enough?
It's better if I make it myself. And I wanted some quiet.
So, first Talon of the Crows, huh? Does that mean you'll be leaving us?
No. We have a contract. Besides, she may have stepped down, but there's no stopping Katerina from giving all the
She's
orders.
Empress Dowager now.
I still cannot believe she did that.
Are you holding up okay? After, you know, Ilario and your grandmother and everything.
I wouldn't call it okay, exactly. Fucking Hilario.
Do you regret putting him in prison?
No, not with Treviso in such chaos. The last thing I need is my full cousin causing more. Let Hilario sit and think on his mistakes. It may do him good.
I was surprised you spared him at all, really.
So was I. But I don't have a lot to lose. What there is, Hilario, Katerina. This team. I'm not giving that up.
The drums of war. Rook, events move with tremendous speed. Much that we thought certain has turned out to be only wishful thinking. And every day we find ourselves pushed to our limits. The Darkspawn, until now, little more than a trickle, have become a flood, and we've been forced to abandon villages and settlements all across southern Ferelden. We have retaken Skyhold, well, that's the base from Inquisition, for the demons that infested it, and there we've brought refugees from this onslaught. How fitting that the fortress to house my people when we wage war against Corypheus should serve to once again protect the innocent from would-be gods. Yet I fear that even Skyhold won't be sufficient. Already the Darkspawn have claimed Red Cliff, and the shores of Lake Calenhad rive from the Blight's corruption. Our land sickens and dies, and I fear whoever among Ferelden's people live through this relentless assault will starve to death instead. It's a cruel fate for those who have already been through so much. Skyhold stands as firm as the rock of the mountains themselves, The stone provides little sustenance. The Chassin and Avar hunt and bring food, but even they return empty-handed more often than not. But hope remains. There have been no sign of the Antam in the waking seas, and reports from Morlaix suggest that the Venatori have been fought to a standstill. The Free Marches have unified under a single banner, and even now march south to aid us in our struggle. Can't say confidence will win this war. Oh, okay. He's doing off-screen stuff. Oh. Dev has a quest, and a quest in the middle.
Up for a trip to the Cobbled Swan?
Why? What's happening?
Nothing that I know of. With Aelia taken care of, I thought we'd check in. Maybe enjoy the Swan for once?
The local hero. Wait, if we go to Treviso... Oh, new quests. Okay. Get a vendor again.
Rook, good. We have discovered what event she is planning for Treviso.
Okay, never mind.
When
This
you
quest
fought
line
the
not
Kamek
over.
Master in the garrison, you mentioned a note you found that said some Kamek had gone missing.
We have discovered who stole it.
Eventually.
The governor intends to release it all around the city to pacify violent seditionists.
They called us reckless, and now... Now eventually will ruin the minds of thousands in this city to have their peace and order.
Who is eventually planning to poison with the Kamek? Aside from the crows.
People who have spoken up too loudly against the Antam.
Anyone too friendly with the crows. I doubt Evenchi is familiar with poisons. I guarantee the Kamek will spread to the rest of the city as well.
We know about it, and we'll stop it.
After the dragon attack, and then the blight, the governor is a coward who has given up on Treviso.
Better to poison the last of it themselves than let anyone else solve these things.
It is finally time to strike. Go to the garrison and prevent Evenchi from releasing the Kamek.
Once you are there, Thea and I will lead the crows against the rest of Evenchi's forces in the city.
Understood.
There is something else. Jacobus stormed off earlier. He did not look well.
Look out for him, would you?
Of course. We'll head to the garrison.
Do you think Evenchi would target the field hospital?
I would not put anything past them now.
Let's get to the garrison.
There's the garrison. Onto the garrison and the governor.
Please.
The courtyard looks empty.
No guards. Where are the Antam?
Eventually must be further in. We clear the garrison this time. Eventually's got to know there's no way out for a traitor.
I can't just...
Look! Intruders! Now, we can escape across the roofs.
Where's Scott?
Oh.
Courtyard's full of darkspawn.
That explains why Eventually's Antam were trying to run.
Another! Give up!
Of course!
Is he gonna turn at the very end, or we have to fight this? Oh, okay, yeah, he's definitely infected.
And she's blighted. Wait, Jacobus?
Uh-oh. Oh, okay, I guess you don't have this fight if you're Oh, okay. I didn't want to do the bad thing. You made me do it.
Clear. Okay. Now for
It's like some classic abuser shit, man. Like, man, why'd you make me hit you?
I will see you dead if it's the last thing I do before the blight takes me.
Sure, buddy. Wait, can we get through the thing? I don't know if I want to get through that hard gas, man. That's pretty rough.
All of them. Something's wrong. Something in the air.
Wait, these aren't Tom real. I see the comic is working. That should speed things up.
Just sit. I've got the setup, give me the rest.
Fight all you want. It won't end any differently. Why don't you die? Why don't you give up?
A shadow clone?
Say them.
If that damned dog spotted the gates and scratched
That was your mistake, right?
blighted me. If you hadn't interfered,
It wouldn't have made a difference.
neither will my death. My comic could have helped stabilize the city.
Why are we listening to this
But
guy?
it's still blighted, dying. Nothing can save Treviso now.
The crows. The citizens helping each other through the dragon and the blight. They're already taking care of each other.
It won't last.
I think it can. And so do the crows. You say you did all this for Treviso, Avenchi. To protect it. But you never really believed in it.
What would you know about the city I love?
Lucanus approves. I mean, there wasn't even a choice there, right? You had to do it. Anything else of interest here? I don't know. Yeah, seriously, that green gas is probably not good. Alright, do we finally get our vendor back? Oh my god.
If Rook hadn't stopped the governor in time.
None of that. It is time to celebrate.
Rook! I should have wine. We should toast you.
Evenchi is dead. The comic is being disposed of. All thanks to you.
The garrison's a mess.
Details.
The Antam remain, though with Evenchi gone, I think we will be able to persuade them to move on in the coming months.
People are being moved to safer areas outside the Blight. Crows have time now to patrol for Darkspawn.
It will take years, but we can plan for Treviso's future now that it has one.
Treviso would have fallen long ago if it really didn't have a chance.
I'm not so sure. A city is only as healthy as those who care for it.
You never gave up, Rook. We will repay that in full. But life is so dull if all we talk about are responsibilities. It is time to celebrate.
For our victory.
For Treviso's freedom.
For the crows.
What an excellent idea. Viago, dear, you mentioned something about getting us drinks?
I think we've done what we can for Treviso. We've shown everyone you can stand against the Antam and the Blight.
Okay. Does it get you the... I need some of your gear, guys. Come on, let me out here. Oh, next level. Guessing that's it. Final skill point. What do I put it into? I don't know if maximum deflect is that good. Maybe the max arrows. I am using arrows more often now. Gain precision after a successful defend. That might be pretty good, actually. Yep, level 50 is the maximum. Damn, still no store. Okay. Or maybe when you come back. Back to Cobbled Swan. Always, apparently everything that happens in this town happens at the Cobbled Swan. Oh hey, it's that singer from before.
Cedar, how are you?
Better with Aelia out of the picture. You know, my last show had a good crowd, in a good mood. Haven't seen that in a while.
Thought the cart was done when the Venatori grabbed me. You did a good job polishing her up.
I was happy to help. Besides, Nev might starve without your cart.
Yeah, well, free fish next time. You too, Gallus.
Sure, Hal. Rana, I've got someone for you to meet.
Right. I'm almost finished here.
Good reading? And here I thought you'd be working our cases.
I got a tip on a red lyrium smuggler who leaves coded messages in the paper. I placed a coded ad, pretending to be a buyer. If the smuggler took the bait, I'll know where he's trading the goods.
Oh, they're a detective agency.
One day we'll come here and not get mixed up in something.
Well, then what would we do for fun?
I've got a few ideas.
Until then, It's reading the paper. What could go wrong?
Are we tempting fate now? That is fun. So, what are we after?
We're looking for the phrase Virantium Brandy.
Got it.
Hold on. What's this? Nev Gallus and Rana Savas, investigators?
Right. That. I may have paid for a
Gotta let
other
the people
small
know.
advertisement.
You what?
If we want to help people, they need an easier way to find us. It's approachable.
I regret this already.
We should get there too.
Dogtown couldn't ask for better protectors.
Oh, it could, but we're all right.
There. Virantium Brandy. I know where to stop the Red Lyrium deal. This one, anyway.
Good catch.
Who's gonna pay you for
You
this
might
though?
work out
She's
after
not
all.
working for the Templars
Still,
anymore.
I'd prefer you have backup when you need it. And if I'm not around... Rana, meet the Viper. I put in a word for you.
The Viper? You're real? Wait, a word? For what?
Come. It's time you met the Shadow Dragons.
Are you Nev Gallus?
How did you...
I saw your
Oh,
advertisement.
okay.
I
Yeah,
need
the
your
ad. Look,
help.
the ad's paying off already.
Then you're in the right place.
My hero.
I wasn't already. Have a seat. I'm guessing you've got a story.
Damn, you get 200 gold? Oh, I guess that person paid, looking after Dogtown. Alright. Advertisement. Nev Gallus and Rana Savas, investigators. Top billing for seniority or alphabetical advantage. Day or night, nothing too small or too hopeless. Hits the point. People are talking about Ailey getting stopped too. Ask after Rana at the Tallow. Kicked from her old place. Tallow, not bad. Get her a potted plant? Ask Lace. Alright. Here we go. Time to get the final quest, I guess. Is everyone at max power? Oh, the crows are a bit off max power, but I guess I can... If they get the vendor back, I could, do some stuff. Actually, hold on. I have to sell to their vendor a little bit to get them to max strength first, actually. Just teleport right next to this. No, I'll go the other way.
Did you see this? According to the weekly...
How did you join the Shadow Dragons?
Helped make the Templars look the other way when there was a slave rebellion going down. Turned out that the Viper was helping. He brought me on.
Are there more?
Oh, Rhonda's over here.
Yes. And there might be a pattern with spy movements, but I need more information.
Never said you'd give yourself homework.
Rana, how are you doing?
Oh, that's pretty
I
cool
was
that like this
injured during
changes the
dragon
state of the
attack,
world.
but I'm healing well. I don't know where we'd be if the dragon hadn't been driven off. I know you helped with that. Thank you.
I was here too.
How could I forget?
Of course.
Alright.
Heard about that damned Knight Commander. Good riddance.
Okay, just sell them one at a time, I guess. Oh, wow, we have to nickel and dime ourselves to... I have to sell to exactly... Okay, I only need like 30 more. These things are not as valuable as these are. There we go. Maximum upgrade. I actually want anything from here. Shadows hold. While aiming your bow, you have heightened focus, slowing time by 30%. Oh, it's like bullet time for bows. I guess I should upgrade all of them. So definitely get the memento. Permanently boost resistances by 1%. I don't know how useful that is, but
Come back soon. We'll have more.
let's check in with the team. Anything else with the team? Yes, there is. Well, I mean, we did just finish the reconnaissance thing, so it makes sense. Let's deal with that first.
Lucanus?
He looks just like me. Spite, I mean, when he manifests.
That makes sense, doesn't it? What's on your mind?
I've been thinking. Treviso is as safe as we can make it. So, when my contract to you is fulfilled, Spite and I will go our separate ways.
I wonder if it changes
Literally,
if you didn't.
I'm going to seek out a way to separate us, wherever that takes me.
What was it Nev said? That killing the demon in the Fade could do it?
Could. She says there are no guarantees. Besides, our circumstances are unique.
Because you and Spite were forced together.
And because I pay my debts, even to him.
And what about the other person in this equation? How does he feel about this?
He dreams of freedom. I've shared those dreams. He never chose this, Rook. Something must change.
You sound like you've still got some doubts.
Being possessed. It's not like separating oil and water. Each element permanently infuses the other. Spite wears my face, uses my skills. I know I've grown stronger. So, say I cast out Spite with all he's learned from me. What then? What if I free myself, but unleash a true demon of Virantium?
A demon who's worked in a team, saved people, and made friends.
He'd lose them if I cast him out.
You keep saying that. Like you'd miss him.
He's been part of me. He'd be alone.
Spite will only be alone if he chooses to be. But you can't control that. All you can do is trust that you're making the right call. For both of you.
This is so strange. I wonder if there's going to be any payoff to this, right? There has to be a next game for there to be a payoff.
It's easier to believe. And it's easier to see a future I can live with when this is done. To strike hardest, one must aim beyond the target. Let's end it, Rook. You and I and Spite, and all the fury we can muster.
Well, here it is. Blood runs thicker than wine, but it matters little when family so easily betrays each other. House Della Morte will survive all. Okay, he gets a new suit. What does it look like? I don't know if I might actually just keep his normal thing. It probably looks better, but I actually do want the hold on to this thing more. Reconnaissance logbook. Dawn, search the library. Mid-morning discussion with Nev, archives and Minrathis. Midday, discussion with Emmerich. Watch records, discussion with Harding, Inquisition Associates. My readings on possession has become lax over time, but that will be rectified. Reading list: Abominations. A thorough study, including records of conversation taken from 910 Dragon to 923 Dragon by Enchanter Kadar of the Ostwick Circle. The Possessed and What We Don't Realize from the Weekly Truth in Minrathous, author name unknown. The Kirkwall Incidents, author name withheld. On Envy and Spite. Spite trusts nothing to do with Envy demons. The Wardens have dealt with possession. Would their records on the subject survive anywhere? Okay, well, he's doing his research, man. For an assassin, he's doing a lot of reading up. We got a different statue. Oh, it's Andraste. Okay. See if we can buff our gear.
Abundance.
I guess I'll upgrade everyone else's gear at the end later. We'll do that on my own time. Is there a way to glamour companions? So let's see. Oh, it's like a more armored thing. Nah, I actually kind of like the other costume better. You know, an assassin doesn't want to be too... You don't want to stand out too much, right? Wearing a bright armor is probably not good for that.
Tearstone Island. That's where Elganon and Gillenane will perform their ritual.
With an eclipse, those two can finish their dagger, then tear open the Fade. After that...
Yo, Emmerich is just the skeleton, man.
Gillenane creates with even a trickle of the blight. What happens with the flood?
Next eclipse is a month away. That's not a lot of time.
Getting past the Antam Navy won't be easy. They'll be on high alert.
We'd need our own fleet to get past them, which we don't have.
If anyone can find a way around that fleet, it's us. Everything seems impossible at the beginning. Just fight one battle at a time. Varric.
Once again, nobody talking directly to...
A single boat can sneak past a blockade. We just need to find something that floats.
The Antam fleet may not spot us, but the gods.
I mean, we know the Lords of Fortune, they're literally pirates, man. I'm sure they got a spare boat.
Specifically, they'll be waiting.
Let's make sure there's too many distractions for them to spot us.
Sounds like you have a plan.
Harding, reach out to our allies. Wardens, veil jumpers.
We're just gonna coordinate an attack at the same time.
Tell them to be ready to start swinging. We start enough fires, make some noise, and the gods will look everywhere for us. Except at their front door.
You've helped our allies, Rook. They're ready to return the favor.
That takes care of the approach. But what about when we get there? We'll have two gods waiting. Who knows how many Antam? We'll need to be at our best. Question is, we there yet?
We are ready as we'll ever be.
I'll send off messages to our allies. They'll be ready.
What about the Inquisitor?
No, he seems really busy in this.
This doesn't end until the gods are dead. He knows that.
Saving the world? Sounds like the Inquisitor.
Reach out to him. Morrigan, too. We could use their help. I hear that we're as ready as we'll ever be. But we can always be more prepared. Weeks until the next eclipse gives us time.
Oh, Harding disapproves.
Let's use it wisely.
Attack now.
Agreed. Get some rest, then we'll take care of outstanding business.
Just the lighthouse improvements. Some kind of motivating force? Could we make the lighthouse move through the Fade? Look into Qunari dreadnoughts. Ask Tash about how they move. Archon's Palace Cannon. Very important. Fade is full of dangerous creatures. If one of them gets close, overcharge using ambient magic energy. Barrier, see above. Also, lots of debris still floating around the lighthouse. Could end up hitting someone's room or send them floating off into the fade. Inverse illusion effect. Instead of moving small objects through mirror, we use mirror to move lighthouse through itself. Very complicated. Dreams not changing nature or reality. Lighthouse is somehow protected from effects. Above. If effect were disabled or dampened, could we use dreams to create things? Investigate. Addendum, written in Emmerich's careful hand. My dear Balara, I believe we've spoken several times on the wisdom of turning the lighthouse into something far different from its current purpose. While I doubt neither your knowledge nor your enthusiasm, as we mentioned previously, the lighthouse provides us with a secret base from which to fight. It is not intended to be some sort of vessel of war. Let us let this line of inquiry rest. Dear Professor, it was all just purely academic, I promise. Also, do not look under the Illuvian platform. I cannot stress this enough. No. Lara's just tinkering away with it. Okay. Have to meet Morgan. Okay. Once again, we finally get.
The wardens have found tendrils of light reaching deep down into the rock.
We have inscribed Jacobus's name on the memorial to the fallen.
He will be remembered.
Oh damn! So I can get their power up to strong, but I can't get them. I can't get them maximum. I guess is the problem here at the end. Yeah. Oh no, they are maxed. Never mind. But I can't get any gear from them. That's unfortunate. Alright, we'll meet with Morgan. I don't think it'll just thrust you immediately into the, Oh, starting this quest will lead to the end. Never mind. Will lead to the end of the main story. Okay. I guess we'll save the final part to the end, right? Like this, starting this will lead to the end of the main story. All right. Convenient place to end, and then we'll finish it later today if I get back early enough. If not, well, tomorrow then. I guess I'll do some off-screen, like max all my gear and shit like that then. No reason to hold on to any money or anything. Alright guys.